investment process without a selling discipline, it's like a highway with only on-ramps but not off-ramps. That's what selling discipline is for, to provide off-ramps. Let's talk about my sell philosophy. So you really sell stocks for three reasons. Reason number one, and that's the one that everybody loves to sell it for. You bought the stock, it went up, it made you money. The second reason is you bought a company, you had certain assumptions, and things did not go as you planned. First case, you made money. In the second case, you may or may not have made money, but things have changed. And the third reason why you sell is when you have a better investment that came along, it has a better risk-reward profile. You sell one investment to buy the other. I think selling in general is one of the most difficult part of investing. And the reason for that because, well, think about this. Let's talk about the first one. Like when you bought a company, the stock went up and you sell it. You bought a company, it did what you wanted to do, and as a punishment for that, you let it go. So it's psychologically, selling is very, very difficult. So because in the first case, you basically have to, you develop this new best friend who made you money. You have to betray your friend to find a new friend. I would argue, like in the first case, your sell decision should basically be very simple. It should be on what is the expected return of this investment at this point in time. In other words, this applies to either first, second, or third case. If you were to buy this company today, I mean, if you don't own it, what expected return would you receive from this company? Expected return is not high enough, it doesn't meet your bogey, then you sell. The second one, usually psychologically, that's the easiest decision for us to make. When we sell a stock, when either we have a loss or fundamentals have changed, etc., those decisions, I find them to be usually psychologically more difficult because we have to admit that we were wrong. It's because by selling it, you basically close the chapter, okay, with the stock. And those decisions had psychologically more difficult. But again, I would approach it as if you're analyzing it for the first time. If you didn't own it, if you're analyzing it, is that an attractive investment? When the facts change, I have to change my mind. So that is the attitude investor needs to have when approaching selling decisions. And obviously the third reason, when you have your stock should be competing for the place in the portfolio. So the competition comes internally from the stocks you own or externally for new ideas. If a company went up, it may still be undervalued, but the idea you have may have a much better risk reward. Sometimes you have to sell a company that's still not fully valued just to create space for something that has better risk reward. That's basically our sell discipline. And I would argue investment process without a sell discipline, it's like a highway with only on-ramps but not off-ramps. That's what selling discipline is for, to provide off-ramps. So the first example is, when in the first category, when we bought a stock, got to fair value, we sold it, those are easy. So those examples are not as important. But the one that where a lot of times what happens, you buy a company, we made certain assumptions about management quality. As time goes by, you learn more. You have more data points. Sometimes we realize, we overestimated the quality of management. The decisions since we own the company were actually below our expectations. That would be good reason to sell a stock. Another company we recently sold, when we bought it, we made assumptions about its pricing power. The reality has proved that its ability to raise prices were a lot less than we expected. So that changed our thesis. So we sold the stock. So this is what we go through. This is the thinking you go through. You make assumptions in the beginning when you buy the company, and then as you get more and more data, some of these assumptions are validated, some invalidated. The research is continuously ongoing process that leads you to do nothing, buy more stock, or sell a stock. Hey, thank you for watching this video. If you want to learn more about life, classical music, philosophy, and investing, make sure to subscribe to my articles and visit investor.fm. Thank you.